What is up, YouTube? Judd here, coming back at you with another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Today, the background is going to have a 24-9 team deathmatch on the map Riot. But I'm basically not really here to talk about my gameplays or anything like that. I'm here to give you some tips and some advice that's helped me. As you guys know, I used to be really bad at Call of Duty, and I've actually emerged to be pretty decent at it. I mean, I'm not the best, and I'm no professional or anything like that, but I can definitely give you some tips and advice that has helped me improve. I used to be so bad at the game. I mean, a lot of people helped me out, gave me these tips, gave me these advice, and everything, and I mean, I have greatly improved, and Call of Duty is actually like my favorite game now. I used to hate playing Call of Duty. Like, great, another slaughter fest for me. But let me get to the video and give you some of these tips. The very first tip: do not camp. When you camp and you're not good at the game, the chances are you're not good at the game because you don't know the map. So don't camp and learn the maps. You learn the maps, you can figure out ways to cut people off. You have a better idea of where the enemy is at. Definitely if you keep up with spawns and everything, like, you should really know where your enemies are spawning. And don't run as much either. A lot of people get caught sprinting, and sprinting gets you killed most of the time. I mean, if you're running around a corner and somebody else is just creeping around the corner, you are gonna lose that gunfight 9 out of 10 times. I mean, your reaction time's just not as fast whenever you're running. I mean, it takes longer for you to pull your weapon and actually shoot and everything, and they've already got 2 or 3 shots off at you, and you've done lost that gunfight. So definitely try to slow it down a little bit. Definitely in Advanced Warfare, a lot of people, it's all exo boost, jump, everything all the way across the map. I mean, yeah, you can run gung-ho, and that will help you out, but I can't stand that perk, and it's just not something I like to do. But maybe it is for you guys. But for most people, you guys do not need to be running as much, and I really do need to slow it down, and you will greatly increase your skills. I mean, you'll get more kills a game, and you'll lose less gunfights. Another thing is, don't chase kills. I mean, you're probably saying, what do you mean, don't chase kills? How often have you shot somebody, got 2 or 3 bullets in them, and didn't kill them? They ran around a corner, and then you run around that same corner, and they're just sitting there waiting for you with an RW1 pistol and just gonna one-shot you. Or maybe a bulldog shotgun. I mean, you lose so many gunfights from that. I mean, if you miss your shot, then just let it be. Let it be. Maybe your teammate will get him. He's one shot anyway, your teammate will come across it and probably win that gunfight. Because he won't know which way your teammate's coming from, but if you're chasing him, he'll know where you're coming from. So that's one of the big things I highly recommend. Pick your shots. I mean, you're probably asking, what do you mean pick your shots? If you see somebody, you're going to shoot them. If you're using a KF5, you are not going to kill somebody across the map. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I mean, you're going to shoot forever and miss half your bullets, and everybody on the enemy side of the team is going to know exactly where you are. And I mean, there's just somebody with a more silver bullet's going to come across and shoot you. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So really pick your shots, know your range of your gun. I mean, don't try to, I mean, you can stretch it a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, you really want to know your range and pick your shots. I mean, if you're using an assault rifle, across the map isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, I still pick my shots whenever I'm using my AK-12, but definitely keep that in mind while you're playing. And another thing is, use obtainable score streaks. I mean, if you're a person that gets 2 or 3 kills, I mean, you get 2 or 3 kills and then you die, then you get 2 or 3 kills and you die, and you normally don't never get over 3, you probably don't want to be running the Paladin. I mean, it's not going to help you out. That's just a wasted spot you have, and you're not going to get it. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's awesome when you do. And I mean, you will work your way up to where you can get your Paladin. I mean, that's a very obtainable score streak once you get better. But I mean, you really want to use obtainable score streaks. I mean, if you're only getting 2 or 3 kills to every death, or like 3's the max amount of kills you normally get before you die, then you probably actually want to run the UAV support and the care package support and the sentry gun support. I mean, it sucks, but you're going to get more kills that way. And who knows, with your supply drop, you may actually, or your care package, you might actually get that paladin or that warbird or that bombing gun, whatever you're looking for.
Enemy care package incoming.
And another thing that I've kind of figured out myself, I mean, no one's ever really told me this tip, but it has greatly improved my gameplay, is know where your teammates are, as well as your enemies. I mean, why do you need to know where your teammates are? Because first off, it's going to help you determine where the enemy's spawning. And if you keep an eye on that mini-map, you are going to see which enemies are shooting and which teammates are shooting. And you're going to know exactly where the enemies are. And I mean, definitely if you're like playing hardpoint or something like that, and you know, you got the back, your teammate there has the front, you check that mini map, and when his blue arrow disappears, obviously he got killed and you might need to turn around. I mean, you can do so much off that mini map that I don't think people actually use their mini map as much as they should. And use everything. I mean, if it's in your class, you should be using it at some point. I mean, there is no point at having your exo ability as a shield if you're never going to use the shield. I mean, you're wasting a spot. You could have cloak or overclock, or even the health regeneration. The the exo stem, or I mean, dead silent. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you could have, and I mean, that's really the tips that I really have for you guys that can increase your gameplay, I guess. And I really hope this helps some of you guys out and everything. And I will be doing my strategies. I'm probably going to start doing this series every Friday. This will be the first one of the series.
Way to tear it up, Sentinel.
But if you guys are enjoying this content, y'all make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank all you guys for all the support you guys have given me. And this is Judd, and I'm out.